Oh, Shelby, how are you doing?
Good. How are you?
Good, good. It's been so fun to meet everybody. I just got to chat with Tyler a little bit, so I got to hear a little bit about London Rose Tattoo.
Yeah.
You've been with him 3 years, it sounds like?
No, actually, just about a little over a year.
Oh, okay.
Shop has only been open for almost about September.
Okay.
But I've been tattooing about 3
That's
years.
right. That's what you were saying last night. So where did you get your start tattooing?
So I started actually at Misguided Angel in North Branch.
Okay.
And then shortly after, I went to Anchor 13 in Princeton. Unfortunately, had a house fire, had to kind of move abruptly and kind of, in the chaos of it.
All your shit burned down?
Yeah, my whole house burned down.
Oh, my gosh.
And then in the midst of all that, I found Tyler's post looking for people, and I was like, well, I don't know where I'm going to be living, so I'll send him a message and see what happens.
So where did you grow up?
I actually grew up mostly in Hinckley as a young kid, but I was born in Forest Lake. So
Okay, and then where was that shop you were working at where your house burned down?
So that one was in Princeton.
In Princeton.
Yeah.
Okay, so your house burned down, and then you just ended up relocating to Blaine and just settled there.
Yeah, because I didn't know where the heck I was going to be moving. So
Did you lose some stuff in the fire?
Oh yeah, a bunch of artwork. So all of my paintings got completely burned. So I honestly haven't touched a painting since then, and I need to get back into it.
Oh, that's so sad.
Yeah.
What year was that?
So this is about a little over 2 years ago now, almost.
Oh my gosh, terrible.
Yeah, so
how do you like working at London Rose though?
Fantastic. I love it. It's always a trip every day. You never know what's going to happen, but it's always a good time.
Yeah, you've got really fun coworkers.
Yes, I
you guys
really
have
do.
a really good vibe.
I love everybody here.
I can tell you guys have a good vibe. So what are you working on? Your mom's coming in to get a tattoo?
My mom's going to be coming in, so I'm going to be touching up a coffin skull that I already did on her, and we're going to enter that into probably small black engraved.
Nice. And then what'd you work on yesterday?
So yesterday I actually worked on one of my clients' friend's drawings. He used to be a tattoo artist in prison.
Okay.
So I had, been given him pretty much drawings that, his buddy drew up, and he's like, what can you do with that? And I'm like, well, it's, not really much I can do, but it's your buddy's drawing, and I don't want to rework too much of it, but,
Right.
let's just do it,
Okay, so doing some reworks.
Yeah, I mean, so I kind of just amplify just a smidgen, with some detail, but, I try to keep it as original as possible to the artwork. But.
And then this is a really cool. I've seen a handful of these get what you get machines now, but you guys have a Pokemon get what you get, and it's the first how many Pokemon?
The first 151.
First 100. That's the original 151. Yep. You're a Pokemon fan?
Kind of. Kind of. I didn't really get too into it, but I'll play some Pokemon Go, I will say.
Play some Pokemon Go. I think it's a really cool machine. I don't think that I have it in me to spin and get a Pokemon.
Yeah,
on me,
we'll joke with people every once in a while when they're like, man, should I do it? We're like, well, worst case, you get a Metapod, $25 you can respin. Worst case, you get a Weedle. Who knows? There's legendary ones in there too, so you don't know what you're gonna get, and that's kind of the whole thrill of it. Is at least it's a Pokemon, and it's not just some random who knows what you could possibly get.
I like the fun of it.
We do have another one at the shop. I have a smaller version of this one. The balls in there are like the little 1-inch ones.
Okay.
So we just got small, kind of Pinteresty, I guess, ideas, really small fine line-ish stuff. And there is a small dick hidden in there. So
oh no!
That one's the one that's risky.
There is a dick in that one.
It's
oh my gosh!
It's like this big.
Who's spinning that? No one's spinning that.
It's like this big. It's got a little smiley face. He's super cute.
You also have these. I'm gonna stand up here. I don't know. I mean, you have an infatuation. You've got the dickle here.
The dickle and the bomb cock. Yeah. Actually, so one of my favorite artists is Dick Fish from Australia.
Okay.
And all of his artwork is dick related. Everything. Anything you can think of, he turns it into a dick, and it's just that's amazing.
Scene, it's like that scene from Superbad.
Yeah, no, seriously, where he's addicted to it. And he starts shoving the paper in his mouth, eating it. 100%. It's something that people look at and they're like, oh, that's fucking hilarious. And
funny.
Then they grab it.
Yeah, I gave it to one of my friends. I ran into some friends randomly who were golfers.
Yeah.
And I gave it to one of them and I said, hey, sneak this onto the front of somebody's driver.
See, and then Tyler gave me some crap about it, so I made my bat bow into a sticker, and it honestly is more expensive, but I was like, whatever.
It's really cool art too.
I'll do something, you know, different, and everybody wants the dicks over the bat bow. So I was like, look at that, Tyler. They want the dicks. So yeah, it's great.
Right on, right on.
But,
well, Shelby, I see Madeline just showed up. I'm gonna go get my cat. I think I'm doing it on the outside of my leg here. I think that's gonna be where it's gonna go.
That's a good spot.
Yeah, I got a completely fresh left leg here, so we're gonna get some ink in there today. So
definitely, I will check it out later.
Yeah, thanks for chatting.
Thank you.